Bob. You know, first of all, I want to say hi, Bob. That's very important for me.
Yeah, I know.
And then I was just looking at the cover of the DVD box.
Yeah.
And you're wearing the same jacket, Bob. Are you? No,
Yeah, that's it, because I have another one, and I could have worn that, you know. But
Yeah. No, it's all right. This is the series when you were the psychotherapist.
yeah.
Not the Innkeeper series.
No.
All right, that's coming out later.
That was, see, the Innkeeper was Newhart. This is...
Oh, that's the Bob Newhart show. Yeah, sorry. Man. All right. Did you insist on calling the shows after your name, or was that the network?
No, I insisted on it because... No, because I didn't want to get lost, you know. I didn't want it to be the Fred Amsterdam show. Yeah.
Fred Amsterdam, sadly.
Yeah, I know. I heard.
Yeah. Now you, of course, are good friends with Don Rickles, aren't you?
Yes.
Yeah, I haven't seen Rickles for a while. I think he's not speaking to me.
Well, he just had that big thing on Spike.
Yeah, the big, like a big tribute event to him.
You did you said you were on tape, right?
Oh, was I? Oh, well then that's fine. No. Were you there?
No, I wasn't there. I was in Seattle with, but I did a thing that they...
A taped thing?
A tape, yeah.
Yeah, that's all right. Because you and Rickles have been friends since, well, a long time ago, really. I don't want to say, maybe the 50s?
No. The
90s.
I wouldn't have known anybody in the 50s. So, because the first record I made in 1960. So.
Really?
Yeah.
Because it used to be when you were on an airplane, the only thing you could hear on an airplane was your comedy albums. Because, you know, I've heard them a lot, Bob.
Yes.
Introducing Tobacco to Civilization, I've heard that so many damn times.
Yeah.
I've heard it more than you. Do you ever listen?
You know, I did a command performance one time.
For the royal family?
Yeah, in 1964. I was doing a show in New York with Carol Burnett, Katerina Valenti, John Davidson, and I was invited to do the command performance. And I did they wanted me to do the driving instructor.
Right.
You know. So, and you can see how familiar they are.
No, you know what happened? One guy did this, one guy went, and then went...
They all looked at him
Yeah.
like, hey, stop it.
Bob's talking.
Stop it.
Yeah.
Anyway, I did this routine on the driving instructor. I'm instructing this woman how to drive. So I sit down and I'm going, oh, Mrs. Webb, I noticed you've had one listen to her already. And then I realize, wait a minute, you're in London. Mrs. Webb's over here. Oh, I noticed you've had one listen to her.
Good. And was it the Queen that was there?
The Queen was there.
Did you
yeah.
meet her afterwards?
Well, yeah, you meet her on the stairs. Have you met her?
No.
Oh.
Are you kidding me, Bob? No, man. I've done too many Queen jokes here.
Oh, it's the same one, though, the same Queen.
The same joke as well. What? Same Queen, though. Yeah. She's been doing it for a long time.
It was odd because, you know, you're used to a certain rhythm, you know, when you've done a routine after a while. But there was like a pause. Like I would say, you know, when I'd get to a joke and then there'd be a pause and then there'd be laughter and then there'd be pause and then there'd be a laughter. And I realized what was happening was the audience was sitting and then they'd look at the royal box and if she was laughing, then they'd start laughing. So there was, oh, okay.
Really? Really?
Yeah, really.
It's what people do with a warm-up comedian here. So you met her afterwards, but she's like, very nice to meet you, Mr. Newhart.
Yes. No, she was very nice, and I was thrilled. I never thought I'd meet a queen, you know.
If you're going to leave low-hanging fruit like that hanging around, come on, Bob. So you know the high bob drinking game. I played that a lot. Everybody used to play high bob.
I didn't know it was international. I didn't.
Oh yeah. Well, in Scotland, the rules are you don't. That your show doesn't actually have to be on. You go out to the bar, you shout "Hi Bob" and just start drinking. Okay. Slightly different rules. Yeah, people used to do it. They did it with all the shows. Right? Did you know about it when you were making the show?
No, I found out after the show went off. It was on 6 years, and then I found out. I heard it started at Southern Methodist University. I hope it did.
Right. Well, yeah.
And I mean, they liked the show.
Sure.
It was a compliment to the show.
Absolutely, it's a great show. One of the greatest sitcoms ever. Maybe, you know, that and Mary's show. That's it. They're the two. No doubt. The thing is, I mean, you can hear. When did this go off the air? When did this go off the air? This is like
1978.
So it went off there in 78, and you hear there's like most of these people were born in 1978. I am being so nice to you right now, and yet they still, because it's a classic piece of work. Were you aware of it at the time? Were you aware of what you were doing?
Well, we were part of that lineup. It was All in the Family. It was Saturday night on CBS. All in the Family, MASH, Mary Tyler Moore, us, and Carl Burnett.
That's a pretty strong lineup. I think CBS would be pretty happy to have that right now. What are you gonna do? You should maybe come back and do CSI Bob Newhart. That would work.
Thank you.
You could solve a few crimes, have a few laughs. I'd enjoy it.
Okay.
We have to take a commercial break.
Okay.
All right.
Fine.
I'm here with Bob Newhart, and we're out of time, Bob.
Okay.
We're not really, but you and I both tend to take a lot of time to get things done, so I thought if I introduced the we're out of time concept now,
Yeah.
it'll help things along when the time arrives.
So I should just stay here, or?
I think I speak for everyone watching this show is that they'd prefer if you stayed and I left for the rest of the show. Might be a good. I mean, this chair's coming up, Bob. You ever think about it? Talk show? Why not?
No, I filled in for Johnny. I'll tell you a story. I was kind of being groomed. NBC was having one of their arguments with Johnny about salary, and they said, that's it. This was like 1970. And they said, that's it. He's not getting, you know, I think he left in 1990. So
Yeah. 90. Yeah.
So anyway, they were grooming a lot of people. I did it for 3 weeks in New York. I filled in for Johnny, guest host. And at the end of the 3 weeks, I was a blithering idiot. I mean, it is. No. No, it is the toughest job in the. It's the toughest job in the world, and you did what? 10 years? More?
10 years. 10 years. Yeah, but I only. Yeah. But I get the blithering idiot thing, and you do it for a while, and you just like. I find myself now talking to people like if I'm at a party or something, I'm like, and where did you meet your husband? And then after a while, I just throw to a commercial and leave.
Yes.
Nuts. Bob, it's lovely to see you. I'm very glad that this is coming out in a concise form, that I can purchase it at my local DVD emporium. It's lovely to finally meet you. The great Bob Newhart, everybody. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back. first guest tonight is a comedy legend. Comedy legend, Jeff.
He's
wouldn't
a
you say?
giant.
I mean, really, Hall of Famer.
This is the one.
This is the one. He's performing in Great Falls, Montana at the Mansfield Theatre on November the 13th, and in Richmond, Canada, the magical land of Canada, at the River Rock and Casino Resort on the 15th. Please welcome the great Bob Newhart, everybody. Bob, you're looking good, man. I like the way you've put it together.
Thank you.
Blazer, the slacks.
Thank you. Yeah, it's a gift.
Hey, you still doing stand-up in Canada?
Yeah, I'm first Great Falls and then Vancouver.
And do you find they understand your accent in Canada?
Just a boot.
I didn't know you could speak Canadian. Have you ever been up to that Red Rock Casino up there?
Oh, I played it many times.
Me too. It's fantastic, isn't it?
I love the Canadian people. They're lovely people.
They are very, very nice people.
Yeah.
But inside, they harbour a deep resentment.
Do they?
Yeah. No, they are lovely. So, how many stand-up dates do you do in a year then?
I'll do 20.
What are you going for? I think you're going, like, I don't know if that's a lot or not very many at all. It's about medium.
It's a lot for me.
Yeah, it is a lot. How long of a set do you do when you do the stand-up now?
I'll do an hour and 15.
That's what I do. But, but not as funny, obviously.
That I remember, I'll do an hour and 15.
Right. Do you sometimes black out in the act and...
Oh, yes.
Yeah. Do you know, do you ever
I
get...
shouldn't tell the people in Canada, but there's a lot of, oh, God, what comes next? Please, God, what comes next?
Is that real, or are you just... Oh, I see, yeah. No, I get... But you can get away with it a little better, because your style is relaxed.
And I stammer.
Right. So you could probably build it in. They wouldn't know.
Yeah. I hadn't thought of that.
Yeah. Are you sure? I think you might be gently mocking me, Bob. Was that a decision early on? Did you choose a style, or did the style kind of evolve out of your own personality, do you think?
No, I always, it's not a stutter, it's a stammer.
Right.
What's
the difference?
Well, the difference is like a stutter, it's like a letter, like P. But
why did you choose P? You see?
And the minute I did, I said I should have chosen another letter.
When you've got to have a P, you've got to have a P.
See, but the stammerer, it's like a whole word you have trouble with.
Oh, I see.
Like when I was the Bob Newhart show, when we first started, we were doing the pilot, and it was running a little long, and one of the producers came up to me and said, could you run some of your speeches together, because it's running kind of long. And I said, Lorenzo, this stammer has gotten me a home in Beverly Hills, and I'm not about to drop it, so you better.
I think that is a wise decision. Do you watch a lot of the because there's not a lot of multi-camera shows on TV now. The Big Bang Theory, of course, which you've done a lot of work on.
Yeah.
And it's a great show. And Hot in Cleveland. Have you done Hot in Cleveland yet?
I haven't done.
No, you got to do Hot in Cleveland. That's the only two multi-camera shows that I can think of. Off the top. I'm sure there are others, but that's the only two that I can think of that are wildly successful.
I grew up the Bob Newhart show. We all did a 3-camera show in front of an audience. Mary Tyler Moore and All in the Family and the Bob Newhart show and Honeymooners. Everybody did it in front of an audience, and I had done it without an audience. It's very sterile. It really is.
Yeah, I think it becomes a little more fun for the writers and producers, though.
Yeah.
I think that, if you see the show like Modern Family, which is a fantastic comedy, really well done, but it clearly is in, there's a lot going on in post and not in front of an audience at all. But they seem to. It doesn't seem to bother me. I was very reticent about them at first, but I think it works pretty well.
Could I ask a question?
No.
Oh,
all right then. Yes.
Are we ever going to get to the notes?
I tore them up.
Oh.
Was there anything in particular? All right. You know me, Bob. I can't, live by your rules, man.
You know what? Johnny Carson now that's good company. Johnny Carson used to do that to me all the time. The first question out of the box we had never talked about, it'd be something like, "Did you ever go skeet shooting?"
Well, did you?
No.
Well, why not? Yeah, clearly you've got a bit of money and, you've got a little free time. You could go out and help America have less skeet.
Rid the world of
Rid
skeet.
the world of frankly, the skeet problem. What is skeet?
Skeet it's like a hockey disc.
Oh, it's like the frisbee thing that you shoot. Yes,
yeah.
Clay pigeons, they call them.
Yeah. See, the reason...
Did you ever shoot a real pigeon?
No.
Have you got any...
The reason I never went skeet shooting is I grew up in Chicago. And you don't go skeet shooting in Chicago. You go, para! You'd scare the hell out of the neighbors.
You scared me there when you did that noise like that. That was a good noise. Yeah, no, I suppose not. Well, do you have any pets?
Give me the notes.
Yeah, that's not the notes. That's tonight's guest. It's you and Melissa, who's on after you. And then this is next week's guest. This is the amount of people that have won the golden harmonica. And then there's some chocolate dollars. Anyway, I asked you if you had a pet. You don't have any pets?
Yes, I have. We have a dog.
Dog. So you don't have a skeet then?
You don't give a damn, do you?
I do. I give a damn about you.
My career is ending right here.
No.
At 85.
No, Bob, your career ended when you agreed to be on this show.
Yes, I should. You're known for it. I should have realized.
Bob, your career is. You're a Hall of Famer, man. You can't be touched. It's impeccable now. You're fine.
Thank
you're
you.
Safe. You're home. What could possibly go wrong?
You know what could go wrong?
What?
Another appearance on this show.
Technically, that's going to happen because we'll go for a commercial break and we'll be right back with Bob Newhart. We'll be right back. I know, he's all over the place.
Yeah.
We're back. So your dog is a princess of some kind.
It's a mutt, actually.
Really?
Yes, yes.
Do you always have dogs?
No, I had a cat once. I never thought it would end this way.
No, Bob. Come on now.
I'll wake up. I'll wake up.
No, it's...
I'll wake up. I'll wake up.
It's fine.
Wake up, Bob. Bob. Wake up.
It's fine, Bob.
No, I'm still here.
Just one more thing. I promise, and then this is it. One more thing. What was the cat's name?
Putty cat.
Putty cat?
Putty cat.
Putty cat.
No, I actually had a cat one time. Its name was Morris.
Morris?
But Morris had lost an eye and a leg. And I should have named the cat Sammy, because that's the only other black-eyed, one-eyed cat I knew.
What did we learn on the show for the last 10 years, Greg?
I hate him.
I don't know. Did you learn anything, man? I didn't.
I don't think I really learned much other than, always let your conscience,
Yeah, something.
Yeah, something like that.
Sure.
I'll tell you what we should have learned.
What's that?
Who is inside Secretariat? The fake horse. Who's inside there?
Yeah, right.
Hey, it's the last show. Lift up your head. Let's see who you really are. Bob Newhart? What are you doing here?
Hey, Guy, it's your dream. It's your dream. It's your dream. It's your dream.